It is a sort of lovely, if you like breeze and clouds, afternoon here on day 2. And I've got Malcolm, the owner of the Swan 42 Celeritas. Swans don't have a huge fleet, but when the breeze came up, it was really fun to watch them today. And we had a good time watching these guys. They all seem to be having a great time. Malcolm, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Welcome to On the Water Anarchy, brought to you by Quantum Sales. So you guys are, where are you sitting right now?
We're
First place.
Yeah.
You got 1131, is that right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Pretty nice
yeah,
job.
We're pretty happy. Yeah.
Okay, well,
and it's all very close.
It's all very close, sure. I mean, we watched you guys, and the roundings were super close, and obviously some real battles. But how do you like the boat in this kind of breeze?
Oh, we love it.
Yeah?
We love it. Yeah, it's really responsive. It's light and it's fast, and we're doing about 8 knots upwind and 18 to 20 knots of breeze, and about 13 downwind. And we don't plane, but we got a big kite, and
that's why you look good on camera. You got a big wave in front of the boat, you know.
Yeah, pushing a lot of water. Yeah.
So you know, obviously, I don't know if you know, but our coverage, which has gone out to thousands and thousands of people watching all day today, is brought in part by Quantum Sales, our title sponsor. We were watching you guys out, well out in front in a couple races, or in one of the races we watched today. What's going on? I know you just brought Wally Cross on board. How are the sales? How's the boat feel? What's new?
We got a new fresh set of sails. We got a new main and a new #1 jib, and it's going like gangbusters. They're really working really well, and we're really happy with the new sails. Yeah, we seem to have height and speed, which is the key. So we're really happy, and we got Wally trimming. So
you got Wally trimming. The other thing I noticed is you got a number of people on the boat that I know from the Melgus 24 class. How'd you pull them in, and how does that do for the boat?
Well, this is our regular crew.
Oh, it is. All right.
Yeah, we sail with
Dave and Pi, and like
Dave,
these are some
Pi's,
good Melgus sailors, some sport boat sailors.
Yeah, Pi sails with us on this boat, and she sails with me on J24 frostbiting in Boston.
Oh yeah.
And Dave's our boat captain, and he's been sailing with us since the beginning. Rob Morton's our navigator, and Don Miller. The rest of the guys are from Newport. My wife is on bow.
Nice.
And there she is.
Excellent. Excellent. Well
so,
done. My wife's a bow chick too. I have respect for you, man. You got to do it right.
She gets banged up a little bit, but she's happy.
Right on.
And,
so answer.
Matt Reed has been with us since day 1 as well. So we're all been together for a while, and it's finally clicking.
Good enough. Good enough.
Yeah.
So obviously, pretty poor showing though. This year, and people, especially the Northeast, hit really hard by the financial crisis.
Sure.
You think the class has some wheels though? You think it'll go on?
Oh yeah, and it still has its growing pains. Trying to figure out exactly how to keep it highly competitive, Corinthian, and one design, and keeping all that in check. That the class is paying very strict attention to one design rules, very strict attention to the category 3s that are allowed to sail on the boat without compensation. And it's a struggle to get the balance right, because the boat's a bit much in terms of performance, and having a pro on board really makes a big difference. Sure. And we have to, I think, wean ourselves from that, where people will learn to handle the boat in complete Corinthian style. But it's pretty good. I mean, we don't allow any if you will, rock stars on the boat as Cat 3, so it's mostly sailmakers and people trying to learn the boat, rig tuners, people from the hall, people from the sailmakers, and they're getting adjusted to the boat. And I think we're still in generation 1 in terms of sales as well. So
about the rule. So you have sort of a different rule than most classes in that you can have a Cat 3 on board, but they can't be compensated.
That's
right?
Correct.
How do you enforce that?
Well, you enforce it by, first of all, the most important thing is who the Cat 3 person is.
Yeah.
And so people are on their honor to not have a professional sailor whose job it is to only make you win in the regatta. The class rules are put in place for the purpose of saying that the Cat 3 should be there to help promote the class and develop the boat as a one design boat. So, bringing a rock star in just to steer the boat, I mean, it's an owner-driver rule, but still a tactician or a trimmer that is there just to make you win is not allowed. So, knowing who the Cat 3 person is, that helps. Owners have to provide assurance that they're not compensating the Cat 3 people.
I mean, that's an honor system thing. And no one's going through your bank statement, right?
Well, there have been some issues, where it's not been obvious that there hasn't been what's called indirect compensation, and we really don't like to see that happen.
So what's the difference? So obviously you bought a brand new set of sales while he's a quantum sailmaker, so why is he not indirectly compensated?
Well, the idea is that if you're compensating someone through the use of their equipment, and their equipment is helping to develop the class. For example, Phil Garland is sailing from Pole Spars is sailing on Apparition.
Right.
And yeah, you obviously buy whole equipment, but the purpose of having him on the boat in terms of the class is to help develop the rig, help develop the performance of the boat. So there's an understanding, and it is difficult. It's not a simple matter to enforce. But the purpose is to have Cat 3s on, whose job it is to help develop the boat. So that's sailmakers, people who make gadgets for the boat, and the like, people who work for Swan, as Cat 2s have been sailing on the boat as well. And it is helping to develop the class, but the class has to keep itself in check, that there aren't runaway use of Cat 3 people that are not serving that purpose. And so far it's been pretty good.
All right.
So far everyone's happy.
Well, look, congratulations on a great week so far, and kick some ass tomorrow, and we'll be watching.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, cheers, Malcolm. Thanks.
Nice.